Hello and welcome to Street Talk with me, Patrick Christys. So, 2020 started well, didn't it? Couldn't even make it a full week without the prospect of World War III breaking out. Start the decade as you mean to go on, people. Anyway, that's why I'm here at the Ministry of Defence, to find out whether or not people think we should go to war with Iran, whether or not the whole thing terrifies them, and if they think we will win. So, let's find out. Okay, sir, do you reckon we'll go to war with Iran?
I think inevitably we're going to end up at some point going to war with Iran.
Alongside America?
Definitely.
Are you worried about that?
I'm worried in the sense that I don't like the idea of people being killed. But apart from that, I think it's going to be a necessity to go.
Why then?
Because I think Iran is the main number one instigator of terrorism in the world. I think they take a stance that is completely against our Western values and our culture. I think a country that swears to obliterate Israel and a country that undermines international law in the way that they do is basically a rogue state and needs to be put back in its place.
Okay, sir. War, Iran, hit me.
Personally, I think it will calm down. It's these things happen, but to threaten America, it's not a good idea. America will absolutely obliterate Iran.
Is there any worry for you that Donald Trump might be a bit rogue and we might end up just following him and that could end badly for us?
Well, the thing is, Trump gets the blame for everything, but let's not forget, before Donald Trump became president, we've had issues with Iran for a long time. He gets things done, and people don't like with the stuff he comes out with, but at least he says what he's going to do. Now, he's took a terrorist off this planet.
So, war with Iran looks like it might be a thing. Do you reckon we'll go to war with them?
Nah.
Why not?
Propaganda, media, hype, yeah. They're blowing it up, I think, more than it needs to be.
Okay. If we did, would you be pretty worried about the whole thing?
Prospectively, obviously, I think anyone would be, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, so I'm not worried now.
Very lastly, if we did go to war, do you reckon we would actually win?
Obviously, you've got to be patriotic, without a doubt.
Do you think we'll go to war with Iran?
No.
Why not?
Definitely not. Because in the Suez Crisis it was a mess. And the Americans actually got the British out of the Suez back in the 50s. And to me, I don't think this will ever happen again. Because if Russia was stepping in with about Iran, what's going to happen?
Do you think if there was the type of war we all think there might be, do you think we'd win?
I think they win, but you see, to me, what the big problem is now, we have got Nicola Sturgeon in Scotland. She wants rid of Trident. Now, what would happen if we got rid of Trident? You've got no defence. It's not there.
Does the prospect of war and the potential escalation, as a war with Iran would mean, does it worry you?
No, not really, because I think our defences is very good.
Are you scared about the prospect of war with Iran?
Not so much this time as I have been before, because I think Donald Trump is just one on his own. I'm not a fan of Boris. I think they're two nutters together, but I think he may have just acted on his own, and I don't feel as connected with USA as we have been sometimes in the past.
If we did end up getting dragged into a war alongside America, would you back it, do you think, or not?
Well, really, I think this is a decision that has to be made by NATO. Don't forget, we had Tony Blair telling us there was weapons of mass destruction, and a professor that turned around and said there wasn't weapons of mass destruction mysteriously ended up dead in a wood somewhere. So if the evidence is good, precise, and people actually can believe it, because obviously, the king of fake news is the person that supposedly ordered this attack. So, we just have to trust their instincts.
So, here's a phrase I never thought I'd say. That's the war in Iran dealt with on Street Talk. Look, the vast majority of people don't think we'll end up at war with the Iranians, but if we do go, people think we'll just knock them out of the park. That's the British spirit, isn't it? All right, look, make sure you comment, like and subscribe and let us know where you think we should go next time. Take care.